Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. Thank you all so much for your beautiful comments and sharing your stories and how the readings resonate and how they help. I'm so happy to read that. I'm very, very grateful to hear that. And thank you for subscribing. The channel is growing. It's very exciting, so I'm very appreciative. All right, so let's see what's going on. So this is going to be for any significant Pisces placements. Take what resonates as resonates with your situation. If this makes no sense to you, just go check out other videos on the channel because they're all timeless. So if you feel drawn to one in particular, then that one holds a message for you. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. And thank you to everyone who has. All right, what's going on for Pisces today? And remember, time is fluid and we are reading energy, so this could have already happened for some of you. It's happening, or it will be happening shortly for others. What is happening for Pisces today? What does Pisces need to know today? Okay. So this is going to be the situation. And this is going to be what we can see happen today. All right, bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. Communication, some sort of message. It's unexpected, is different. So I don't know if that's why it's unexpected, because it's just either it comes in at a time you didn't expect, in a way you didn't expect, from a person you didn't expect, about a topic that's completely off the wall. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, it's exciting. It's exciting. I get a very specific message for some of you where this is something that you thought you had blocked someone and the message comes through and you're like, how does that happen? Obviously be safe, and if you don't want to be talking to anyone, you don't have to be talking to anyone. Who cares what they have to say? Yeah, because for some of you it can be that, you know, where now they want to talk. Now they're ready to talk. And you're like, well, I don't care. That's a you problem, you know? I don't know. I'm getting a bit mixed messages off of that one. But let's see the rest of the cards. Current situation, we have the Sun. So excitement, freedom, good news with the Sun and the Page of Wands. An invitation, getting something you wanted. The challenge is the Knight of Swords. I'm getting, here's that forceful energy, right? I want to talk. Well, good for you. Oh my God. And the Foundation, the Chariot. Yeah, this is someone at a distance, or something you've moved away from, or someone you've moved away from. We have Cancer energy here. It could be dealing with the Cancer, or something happened during the time of Cancer. Yeah, look, in the recent past, we have the Moon. This is someone who kept you waiting, who kept you in limbo, who did not want to talk, who did not want to open up. Even if they were talking, they weren't saying much, right? You were constantly wondering where you stood with this person. And in the end, you said, you know what? I'm going to give myself some answers. I'm making an executive decision. And I'm saying this is BS. And I'm saying I don't want to deal with this. Okay? So that's it. I'm done. And as soon as you stop thinking about it, look, like night and day, right? You go from confusion, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, going over things in your head, like, did I miss something? Was there a hint there and I didn't see it? Where, you know, it's that kind of an energy. To the Sun, happy days. I got nothing to worry about. Everything's out in the open. I say everything I want to say. If someone doesn't say something to me, then I don't know it. I'm not going to sit there wondering if I missed a hint. You know, I'm not going to sit there wondering what they want to say, but they're afraid to say it. I don't care. That's not my problem. And so you detached. And here they come. Here they come. Yeah, look. Here they come, Six of Wands. But they're making some sort of a scene, Pisces, because look at it. You've got the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Either they're showing up at your door, and you're like, what are you doing here? And how the hell do you know where I live? Should I be worried? Or they're just blowing up your inbox, or they're blowing up all the inboxes they have access to, or they're calling you nonstop, or they're sending you a massive gift right before they call, or right before they turn up, or they're turning up with a massive gift, because it's like bells and whistles, you know. Alarms could be going off before you hear from this person, and you're thinking, that's weird. You know, there's something where it's something like you can't miss it. If you tried, you can miss this person's message or call or their face. You know what I mean? So what's happening? Let's see. So we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, look at it. The Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. You were tired of waiting, constantly wondering. You're like, I'm done with this. Six of Swords, I want my peace. It's not worth it. And you let that wheel turn. You're like, this is done. I'm not waiting on this anymore. Because you kept yourself stuck, wondering, not sure. What if this? What if that? Analyzing, overanalyzing. When they weren't giving you much to work with, to start with. You know what I mean? This is where someone doesn't really say much, but they kind of give you the impression they would like to say more, but they don't. And so that leaves you thinking, well, I wonder what's going on. I wonder if they can't say it. I wonder why. I wonder, you know. And then you're trying to be patient and you're trying to be understanding. Well, I'll let them get to it in their own time, and, you know. And it just did not happen. And you're like, you know what? Why am I doing that? I don't know this person anything. I certainly don't know anyone my peace. And when you looked at how much time and effort you've invested in this, just waiting, because that's what it is, just waiting. I feel like you get a little annoyed, to say the least, and you're like, I'm done waiting. It's time for change. It's time to get things moving again. This is ridiculous, right? If they're afraid to speak up, well, that's a them problem. If they're too shy, well, that's a them problem. They need to learn that that's how you miss opportunities, you know? With the Sun card, you're like, no more of this. I've made it clear. So if you're playing games, or I don't care anymore. I don't care if it is because, you know, you're literally playing games, or if it's, you know, you've got some things you're dealing with, or, you know, you're going through a rough time. I mean, I'm sorry you're going through a rough time, but that's not my problem, you know? I think it's the coffee kicking in. All right, what else for Pisces? The Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. They're not going anywhere. Like, no, seriously, I need to talk to you. The good news is, what I will say, I don't see this as the immature, the one that was actually playing games, the one that was intentionally keeping you in the dark, intentionally keeping you wondering because it made them feel good about themselves. This is someone who, for whatever reason, I'll try to clarify that moon, but for whatever reason, just could not get the words out. I don't necessarily see any ill intent here, or manipulation or tactics. I don't necessarily see that. However, that's still not an excuse, you know, for keeping you stuck. If they can't get the words out, they can't get the words out, and that's a them problem, you know. You need to learn that that's how you miss out on opportunities, if that's what that is. I'm not going to keep myself stuck hoping you get the words out, you know. But that's what I was starting to say. What I do like is they're showing up as the Emperor. So this is someone who's ready and willing to take accountability and to take responsibility. They want to clarify what's been going on. They want to apologize. They want to tell you they're determined, okay, because they are very attracted to you, whether that is in a personal sense or your ideas, your product, what you're offering, your business, you as a professional, you as a person, okay? So what else for Pisces? What's going to happen here? What's Pisces going to do? Three of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Strength card. I feel like you will talk about the fact that they have disappointed you somehow, right? I feel like you will let them know. I'm leaning towards this is too little too late. I have to be honest with you, okay? You might tell them that. The Strength card is telling you, listen, I'm kind of over it at this point. With the Strength card, I'm chill. I'm okay. I'm not up for drama. I'm not up for chaos. I'm not up for uncertainty. But it opens up the conversation. It opens up the dialogue. Okay. So where's that going to go? Where's that going to go? What's the outcome to this? Why the devil? Okay. Well, it opens up the dialogue. You telling them that. Listen, I'm kind of leaning towards too little, too late. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you had going on, but I stayed stuck for quite a while. I gave you time. I gave you patience. I gave you understanding. You gave me nothing. I had no choice. So right now I'm kind of chill. Right now I'm kind of over the whole thing. All right? And then they will explain. They will explain. They wanted to give to this. They wanted to reciprocate, but they felt like their hands were tied because of a previous contract, commitment, obligation, something that really had their grips in them. It's the kind of contract that you can't get out of unless you pay an exorbitant amount of money, because that's how they worded the contract intentionally. This is someone who, maybe they were in a different commitment with someone who was very controlling, very obsessive. Addictions might have been involved. Some sort of messy situations they had to deal with, and they're telling you everything with the Judgment. That's number one. Okay, the Emperor and the Judgment. Like I say, this is someone who will, if you give them the opportunity, they won't force your hand. The way they show up is a grand entrance and a grand gesture, so you pay attention, so you see them, and they make sure you see them. But they won't force your hand. If you tell them, listen, I'm over it, no thank you, I feel like they will accept that. They'll feel like crap, and they'll definitely feel your absence, and they'll definitely feel like, oh, I missed out a really good opportunity right now. But I don't think they will push it. And whatever you ask them, if you do open up the dialogue, they will tell you everything. They will tell you of everything. They won't think about it. It'll just come out, because they want to explain themselves. They want to take accountability. They want to get everything out in the air. They want a clean slate so that they can have a new beginning with you. And so they'll tell you all about what they've been dealing with. If you want to know, if you ask them, they'll tell you everything. Because it does feel like, for some of you, this is literally an NDA, was blocking someone from talking to you, seeing you. It was a legal piece of paper, a legal obligation that prevented someone from coming close to you. Okay, for some of you, that's very specific. For others of you, they were dealing with a nut job, and they were actually protecting you. It's like, I don't want them to see me around you, because then they'll start Googling you and showing up at your house and dealing, I don't want to put you in that. I want to be done with that first, free myself from that first, and then come your way. For some of you, that's what it was. Okay, what was the Moon in the past? Why the secrecy? Yeah, look, Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. They had so much emotion for you, or they really wanted to make you this offer, but they were held back by another person or a group of people. Money might have been involved, or assets in common. Okay, or people that are too involved in other people's business. This could also be a situation like with an ex, or someone they had kids with. But it's something where there was something unhealthy there. They really wanted to free themselves from first before they came to you. But like I say, they couldn't talk to you about it. They couldn't open up to you about it. They were really holding back from expressing anything to you. Temperance, they were biding their time. Okay, aligning things just right before they took action towards you with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, look, a lot of time has passed. You've just been sat there waiting patiently. Nine of Cups, I know what I want. What do you want, right? They wanted the same thing with the Ten of Cups. They just had to get out of one thing before they could come start something new with you. However that makes sense, okay? High Priestess again. The Moon with the High Priestess. So much was hidden. So much was hidden. For some of you, like I say, it's for actual legal purposes. They were prevented legally from speaking to you, seeing you. For others of you, they were intentionally protecting you because they were dealing with some sort of a mess. Right? Someone who, like, I don't know if their ex was some sort of a stalker. And it's like, I don't want them to see your face and I don't want them to know your name because they'll come for you. And you're not involved in this, you know? Or if it's a company, it's like they were dealing with some sort of a mess. Someone got caught doing something like very high up. Someone got caught doing something illegal. And everything was put on pause. Okay, no hiring, no nothing until we sort this out, get this person out, figure out the damage, figure out how to fix it, because the company, we don't know what the future of the company is, so we can't be hiring nobody, right? So they couldn't get back to you. They couldn't, and they were legally prevented from speaking to you about any of this. They couldn't tell you anything, okay? It's that kind of a situation, all right? But the bottom line, Pisces, is you got communication coming in. It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth if you're willing to hear it. Someone wants the same things you do, and now they're in a position where they have freed themselves from just a bad person or bad place, bad situation. And they really, really do want to start something new with you because you want the same things, okay? However that makes sense. It's up to you to decide if it's too little, too late. Like I say, I don't see any, I see someone who is literally trying to do the right thing and they couldn't talk about it. So I don't see like tactics, games. From the outside looking in, that's what it looked like to you, right? But if you give them a chance, okay. Like I say, this is not the immature person, I'm trying to keep it PG-13. This is not the immature individual that did that on purpose, okay? That breadcrumbed, that was hot and cold, that would chase you, pursue you, and then pull away so that you had to go chase them. That would leave you on red for days on end and then message you, oh yeah, sorry, I've been busy with this and that and the other. When they felt you pull away, they came to you with some sort of sob story. This is someone who kept things intentionally at number one, right? Level one. Saying hi, being cordial, but if you wanted to talk more, they'd disappear. Or if you ask specific questions, they answer them. They wouldn't be lying, but they would give you the bare minimum. And then they'd kind of, oh, sorry, I gotta go, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, right? You always felt like there was more to it that they weren't saying. But yeah, whether that's, whether they did the right thing or not, the intention was to do things the right way, to do the right thing, to do things in the right way, to get out of a contract legally, to get out of a commitment the ethical way and safely, right, for them and you, because there's some sort of a mess going on here that they leave them behind. That was not easy to get away from, okay? So it's up to you what you want to do. What I can tell you is this is a clean slate. They are done, fully done with whatever they were bonded by or to. They are fully prepared to give to this, to reciprocate, to be all in like you are. I might be dealing with another Pisces. I also see Capricorn, I also see Cancer, Leo. Could be any sign, doesn't matter. They'll show up in some sort of a way where it's unexpected. You can't miss it. Okay? You cannot miss their communication or them. They feel very secure within themselves, but at the same time, they know you've been waiting a long time. They know you're fully entitled to walk away from this. They're not going to fight you on that. They're here. They're saying, I really want to talk to you. I really want to talk about some things. I really want to explain some things. Would you be willing to hear me out? They're very respectful. Okay, the Emperor again. And if you open up, you could say sorry, too little, too late. Okay. If you open up the dialogue, whatever you ask them, they will answer. They will answer quickly, truthfully, wholeheartedly. It could lead to something good, Pisces. I'm not going to lie to you. It could lead to something good because there's a lot of mutual interest here. Mutual interest, mutual feelings. Like I say, the problem was they couldn't talk about it. They couldn't tell you what was going on until it was done. Okay? Interesting reading. I hope you like this deck. What do you think about it? I absolutely love it. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. I feel like this will take you throw you for a loop. You'll be like, what was going on? Yikes. Okay, are you sure it's done? Like, that was a lot. But, yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for your wonderful support. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now, Pisces.